This is the best track mod on RaceDepartment based on user ratings, and there's a good chance that you probably haven't even heard about it. It's created by a user called Fat-Alfie, and at the time of making this video, it has 110,000 downloads, and on a scale of 0 to 5 stars, this track is rated at, would you believe it, 4.99 stars. If the name Fat-Alfie sounds familiar, it's because I featured his work in my previous videos for the Deutschlandring, as well as the Thompson Road Grand Prix, which incidentally are also tracks that you should definitely check out. And one thing that I've come to expect from any tracks made by him is quality. This is a well-optimized track with plenty of detail, and most importantly, all of his tracks are amazingly great fun to drive on. If I had to describe his tracks in one word, it would be analogue. And although his tracks tend to have a classic car twist to them, modern machinery is also very well suited to this track, so don't let that classic look fool you. A great road is always going to be a great road. Welcome to the Feldbergring. It's an 11.6 kilometer long street circuit with elevation changes, and if you like your circuits fast and dangerous, you're going to love this one. In this modern day and age, I think it's safe to say they just don't make race circuits like this anymore. Right off the bat, it's a high-speed charge into a series of fast bends. The road then narrows as we head into a little sleepy town going downhill on cobblestone roads. Yes, that's right, cobblestone. It's as crazy as it sounds, but man, what a blast it is. And that's just the starting section of the lap. The track has plenty of fast twisties with some corners tightening when you least expect it. There's also a bunch of fast sweeping corners and some nerve-wracking fast sections that are straight but also aren't really all that straight. I was thankful that the Toyota Celica I was using here was bouncing off the rev limiter, as that gave me a little bit of a breather from the intense lap. And equally intense is this car that I wanted to show you guys today, which is the Lola T70 Mark II Spider. Similar to the tracks by Fat-Alfie, you'll be sorely missing out if you dismiss this as just another classic car. I just want to say that I don't know a whole lot about classic cars, but this one is one of the highest rated user mods for Assetto Corsa, and I thought I should try it out even though classic cars are not really my thing. So this Lola was done by a user who goes by the name AphidGod, and I'm running it here with the higher resolution 4K skin pack, and links to both the car and the skin pack are in the description below. I'm no expert on classic cars, and I must admit that I didn't know much about Lola cars until this video. So just a quick rundown, Eric Broadley was the guy in charge at Lola, and he was eventually hired by Ford to work on the GT40 project. For the chassis of the GT40, Ford wanted him to use steel as it was easier to work with, but Broadley wanted to use the lighter aluminium or aluminum, depending on which part of the world you're from. Broadley and Ford couldn't see eye to eye on that, and you know what? He just said screw it and he quit. And he went back to designing his own racing cars again. Being his own boss once more, he could combine all the ideas that Ford wouldn't let him try, and so the Lola T70 was born. And while the original T70 was competitive, Broadley continued work on it and made the Mark II, which was even lighter and faster thanks to more aluminium. The Mark II dominated in the races that it took part in, and Lola Cars is also embedded in motoring film history, with filming for the Steve McQueen Le Mans film using Lola T70 cars dressed in drag to look like a Porsche 917 and a Ferrari 512. In Assetto Corsa, it's really great to see so many different skins for this car, such as this Steve McQueen one here, or the Jackie Stewart one, or the Mario Andretti one. So anyway, Lola went on to become one of the oldest and largest manufacturers of racing cars in the world. But sadly, the company went into bankruptcy administration in 2012. Thankfully, the technical assets of what remained of Lola cars were purchased by a company that intends to revive the brand by getting a brand new Lola car on track sometime in 2024. Fingers crossed that we'll get to see that one soon. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did researching about the track and about Lola cars. Let me know in the comments below if there's a mod you'd like to see on this channel. I'll see you guys at the next video.